Oh, beautiful piece.
Alright, back at it again. Let us send our Slayer to Valhalla and then make a new guy. We're playing Shock Nova of Procession Mana Man. Solo self-found Miraji. Got some F's in the chat for our fallen hero. Damn it. That'll do. So we are starting Rolling Magma, then Firestorm, and then we are probably going to switch into the build after Merc Lab. I'm going to farm Merc Lab for the gem. Templar doesn't get Ellie Prolif from Hillock Quest anymore, or from the Tidal Island. I'm fucking retarded. Templar doesn't get Ellie Prolif on the beach anymore. So I just picked this up from Hellrake. That's an honor home. That's actually kind of huge. I'm actually going to try to 3-link this. Nice. Let me get 3 blue. Excellent. So our Rolling Magma goes into this. Alright, this is unique jewelry. One time, something good. Meh. Easy peasy Act 1. Not really much to talk about. It's just this, your typical Act 1 Rolling Magma leveling bullshit. The only thing of note is that we got this sick honor home. It's just a shame it's such a low item level. It won't 4-link. Like, I could theoretically run this for a very long time. And I probably still will. If I got a Mind Spiral, that would certainly be, like, best in slot for this run. But this was a big pickup. Like, right now I've got my Rolling Magma set up in it. +2 gem levels. Reduce mana cost. The flat lightning, the spells. It's just all, like, every part of this is great for us right now. Pretty simple skills setup. We got the Rolling Magma. We got a Totem. We got a Blink. We got a Steel Skin. A Flame Wall. And right now I've got a level 1 Clarity and Vitality in right now. They will probably come out once we start getting into Herald territory, and once the increased socket pressure becomes a real problem. Onward and upward. Act 1, pretty easily. Alright, as we wrap up Act 2, what is there to report? I picked up Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice, Wave of Conviction. I haven't cast Wave of Conviction one time yet because the damage has been pretty good. Quite honestly, if I just drop a Totem and a Flame Wall, it's usually enough damage to just outright kill everything except for the tankiest of rares. So yeah. Pretty strong. No complaints. On to Act 3. Oh, before I go into Act 3, I guess I'll show the passive tree real quick. We're just... Grab the goodies down here in Templar. Came up to get the Fire Mastery. It's a lot of damage. This mastery is a lot of damage early on. Rush to Elemental Overload. Then we're making our way up here, grabbing this cast speed, coming down. And then we're going to reevaluate life from there. Alright, big skill swap here in the library. I've removed Vitality, both Heralds, Wave of Conviction, though I didn't have to. I guess I can leave that in for now. And I got rid of Flame Wall, Steel Skin, and Holy Flame Totem to make room for Armageddon Brand and a 3-link Armageddon Brand, Ellie Prolif, Combustion. It's the clear skill. Just put it in the honor home to get +2 levels. And then my single target skill is Firestorm, Inspiration, Archmage, and a 4th link to be named later. It'll be Unleash, but we don't get that till Act 4. So, let's give this a go. Passive tree wise, we have started to pick up the mana stuff. Righteous Decree. The next thing I'm going to do is either grab Mind Over Matter outright or wait until I get Dreamer. I will probably get Mind Over Matter first. I also grabbed a Shock Nova. I'm going to level it up. Maybe I get lucky in the first 2 labs and I'm able to transfigure it. Just in case, you know? Gotta get lucky sometimes. Alright. We are wrapping up Act 3. The build is starting to come together. Everything feels good. I'm on 2-3 links. Archmage feels good. I decided to forego Mind Over Matter until I pick up a little bit more mana and mana regeneration investment on the tree. So we're making our way to Dreamer now. And as you can see, everything seems good. Alright, for normal lab, we ascend to Hierophant, and the first thing we get are the charges. Where are you? Here you go. See, I would do with the font. 2% quality is not much. I'm gonna gamble because I could also hit Frost Blink of Wintry Blast. So let's see what we get. Oh, could you imagine in Trade League? Now that I've got Dreamer, I feel comfortable now taking Mind Over Matter. So let's see what that's like. Alright, we've just killed Calm and Doresso, and our reward is Unleash, so that we can now properly 4-link our Firestorm. Sweet! Take a quick moment here to just comment and say that Firestorm on Unleash looks amazing. The multiple fireballs coming out of the sky is pretty cool. Another quick skill switcheroo. I've linked my level 3 Clarity to Arrogance, so it's reserving some life. That allows me to put Purity of Elements on an Eternal Blessing, so that reserves no mana. And that should easily make me res capped, plus ailment immune, which will be really comfy for quite some time. Alright, as we wrap up Act 5 here, there's not a whole lot to report. I do about 1 billion damage. I feel practically immortal. I'm really just face rolling everything. 6-link bow on the ground. Oh man. Alright, first lab down. There is no golden door, so that's nice. We're gonna take Sanctuary of Thought with the pretty obvious benefits. Yeah, we will continue to quality up Shock Nova. I realized after the first lab run that I forgot to level up the supports for when I swapped to Shock Nova, so I went and grabbed those. Lab number 2, we missed on the Transfigure. Lab number 3, looks like we have to Transfigure. We miss. Womp womp. I found a reasonable jewel, so I'm gonna take the 1-pointer and put this spell damage and life in here. Well, it looks like we finally got it. Alright, we're gonna go into maps with this super scuffed setup of Orlink Shock Nova, Archmage, Arcane Surge, Spell Echo, 2 wands, no movement skill other than Frost Blink, a Frost Shield, and a Sigil of Power, punishment for the curse, Clarity on Arrogance, Automation, doing the Arcane Cloak, and Purity of Elements on a Eternal Blessing, so it doesn't reserve mana. And we'll see what life is like this. Alright, clearly I need a shield charge. And the damage is kind of like okay, but not really blowing my skirt up, so I'm gonna have to look into getting better weapons. The shield will do for right now. I can benchcraft life on it, and it's a start. Okay, now that I switched to a shield, I can actually use this Heartbreaker as a starter weapon. I had this in my inventory for a little while, but I couldn't use it because I was dual wielding wands. Just to get me started. Alright, I've got an instant Divine Life Flask. I'm going to put Corrupting Blood immunity on it. Alright, I cashed in my Act 5 and Act 10 flask rewards. Get a Jade Flask and a Quartz Flask. I'm also going to start leveling up a Wrath in my offhand for when I eventually swap off of Purity of Elements. Join me for episode 2, where we will begin mapping and figuring out what to do with the character. Look at this tiny little nub of a weapon. What's up with this little thing? I guess it's not the size, it's how you use it, right? We'll find out.